All right, y'all. We got trucker watching TikTok kills 5 people in horrifying crash. Now, before we get into this, if you want to watch it without my commentary, head over to Body Cam. Well, Law and Crime Body Cam. Simple. Or you can search this title up. You'll be right there to the video. But if you're here to watch my reaction, I appreciate you for tuning in. If you're new, make sure you sub up and turn on notifications. I'm consistently dropping. I'm telling you right now. Spam dropping these videos. So y'all tune in. I appreciate everybody that's showing love and support, man. Without further ado, let's get right into it.
Per multiple witnesses, there were several individuals in this truck before you go.
Just kidding. And what's crazy is always the innocent people passes in these situations. It never be the person that caused it. Well, I ain't gonna say never, because it do be times where the person that caused it, it does be times where that happen. But a lot of the time, it's the innocent people. The family of 5 just, leaving a baseball game or going out to dinner or, just innocent, just, out and about enjoying their day. The single mother that's leaving work to go home to her kids, it's crazy how things like that happen, man. But a lot of stuff, what I had to come to my realization is out of control. You can't control everything. Some stuff happened for a reason. That's just how I see it now.
Jesus Christ.
Mind if I take a look at your phone? I just want to roll that out, make sure you weren't on your phone.
It's 6 a.m. in Maricopa County, Arizona, where one distracted truck driver's alleged TikTok habit has just turned deadly.
Man, got a TikTok habit, bro.
You know if anybody's out? Is everybody out of that?
No, okay.
Okay,
Hey,
that vehicle.
anybody?
A little bit. That vehicle, anybody in it?
I don't know, sir. Maybe, no, I don't know.
Did you see anybody in that vehicle?
I don't know. This guy said there's at least 1 or 2 people in there. Yeah, there's according to this gentleman,
Per multiple witnesses, there were several individuals in this truck before you go.
A state trooper finds a fiery scene that investigators said was caused by the driver of a tractor trailer who failed to stop in standstill traffic, causing a multi-vehicle collision.
Did you guys see? There's someone in that truck? Yeah. Okay.
I don't know how many folks you go.
Okay, appreciate it.
Officer,
Yeah.
I got a suggestion.
Yeah.
It's possible they can move that.
Witnesses tell first responders that at least 2 people were spotted in the burning vehicles, sandwiched between the pair of semi-trucks. But the death toll would later rise to 5 after further investigation. Those victims include Gilberto Franco, Ryan Gooding, Andrew Standiford, Willis Thompson, and Gerardo Vasquez.
Got a fire?
Okay. Are you the truck in the front?
Yeah. I was stopped and the other guy, I just hit me and I was like, what the hell?
Bro, just imagine, like, that's a scary situation to be in. Like, people gonna want their deaths to be like, peaceful, like maybe in your sleep. Like, you don't want it to be like this, but like I said, man, some things out of your control. It's just wild to go out like this. Now, the truck driver, because this is the second video I done reacted to where it's like the truck driver causes a bad wreck. Like the last one I did, one of the cars end up underneath the 18-wheeler, crushed. Like it was on top of it, I guess, and I think it was like two people in there. Of course, deceased on the scene, bro. Wow. But if it's really from this man watching TikTok, bro, I swear this is so dumb, man. you're gonna be locked up for 5 M's, bro. It might have not been intentional, but hey, them families don't definitely want justice.
Flashes, I said, they don't see me. These truck might be
stop.
coming so fast. Stop. These truck, they might be coming so fast. I don't know, is a cutting there?
Oh, God.
Is a cutting there?
Yeah.
Oh my God, no, bro.
1811.
Please, oh no.
Just for info, there is a SUV that I did not see before. Completely destroyed. Unknown 63s inside.
This is my truck. They can move these.
Whose truck is it? Do you know who van this is?
And these guys right here.
The trooper tries to help others clear the area before more backup arrives.
I couldn't get a good look inside, but right before that truck flaming up, I'm pretty sure I saw it.
What's that?
63.
Oh yeah, that whole SUV is gone. So at least two people in that truck, and then whoever's in that SUV. I didn't even see the SUV at first.
So those flames just started coming up, and I'm pretty sure I was able to make out of it.
At least one?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm not 100%.
I want to move. Oh well. I was gonna try to move this truck, but the fire's already working on it, so there's no point at this point.
Investigators would later discover a pickup truck and a Toyota Camry were rear-ended by the tractor trailer, pushing both vehicles underneath the semi in front of them. The impact then allegedly caused a chain reaction, impacting 2 other vehicles ahead in traffic.
The only witness, I think, is that white truck that's in the very back. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
What was that? Oh.
Impacting 2 other vehicles ahead in traffic.
Okay.
The only witness, I think, is that white truck that's in the very back. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Hey, this low-key happened whenever I got into a 9-car pileup, bro. This low-key happened because on the opposite side, people they looking. It's 9 cars in a pileup, bro. Bad. Pouring down rain. It was bad. So it's 9 cars in a pileup. So I'm like the third or fourth vehicle in that pileup. Cool. We missed the car that was in front of us. We like turned this way, but then we got hit. Rear-ended. But on the opposite side, so as the cops, they come up here, they trying to get everything, figure out who caused what, all this other stuff, whatever. On the other side, an accident happened because these people doing this and not paying attention to the road, boom, another accident happened. All I hear on the cop radio, oh, we got another accident. I'm like, man, see, being nosy, just keep it pushing. Like, it is a crazy situation to see. I'm not saying it ain't, but you distracted yourself to cause another wreck. Now, that's a whole nother situation they got to worry about.
Next, one investigator catches up with the suspect.
You speak English?
Troopers identify the man seen here as 38-year-old Danny Glenn Tyner, an Arizona truck driver who prosecutors allege was watching TikTok at the time of the fatal crash.
Yeah, I think you can
That's
look.
ridiculous,
I
man.
can't see.
Were you involved at all?
I'm the truck driver.
Oh, this back truck?
Yes.
Okay. What happened?
All I did was look down real quick, looked up, they were all right there, and I slammed on my brakes, and it just...
Okay. You have like your ID and all that with you?
Yeah, it's in my pocket, because I didn't see it.
Yes, sir. You're the truck driver, right?
Yes.
What are you carrying?
So it's solar panels. It's no flammable.
Solar panels?
Yeah, solar
Okay.
panels. Yeah. The only problem that I have is
Gas.
I don't reach my fuel tank.
Diesel. Okay.
Hey, I don't know if I SUV, man, but see, I just started my hours like maybe 2 hours ago. And I was coming this way, so and I see that
18-wheeler finna be. Why they cost some money, man.
I see the how you call
RP to these people involved. Well, that passed. RP to the people that passed, though.
congestion, so I start to slow down. And I just slow down and I put my flashes, that way cars behind me, they can see, slow down. Because a lot of cars, most of the time, they don't give a damn.
And then you got hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was stopped. And all of a sudden, I hear like, boom, somebody hit me. Like, what the hell?
If you can just stay over there for a second, okay?
Moments later, Danny is taken to an ambulance to be evaluated before another investigator swoops in with some questions for the truck driver.
What's your first name?
Danny?
Is it Daniel on your driver's license or
No,
Danny?
Danny.
Danny? Okay. Oh, you have it? Sweet.
Cop asked me to pull it out before, and he never took it.
Oh, that's all right. As you can tell, we got a lot going on.
All I did was look down at my tablet real quick, and then looked up, brakes, slammed on the brakes, took up, and then that's what happened.
Danny initially tells the detective he was looking down at a work tablet before noticing the stopped traffic and slamming on his brakes.
Will you ask him what he had in the back of that? What'd you have in the back of your trailer?
All garbage.
All garbage?
All garbage.
Just trash?
Just trash.
Nothing hazardous that you know of?
As far as I know, no.
Okay, thank you.
Get for me.
Do you know how fast you're going?
Speed limit 65.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it definitely took a while for that shit to come to a complete stop. That's the tragedy of them 18-wheelers, man. What? That's the tragedy of the 18-wheelers and stuff like that, man, because they don't stop. They don't stop instantly like a regular car would, bro. So it's definitely gonna be some sliding into a collision or something.
Set the cruise control at the speed limit.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hover my foot over the brake just in case.
Okay. Did you have your seatbelt on?
Yes, it did. So I think that's why my shoulder's fucking killing me.
All right. So what happened? So you left 19th Broadway, got on the freeway.
Got on the freeway, came down here. There was traffic on the 17 a little bit. So then I got over here, got to here where it turns into the 10, came down, and it was running pretty smooth. All I did was look down real quick at the tablet because a message came through, and then I was like, what the heck? Okay, whatever. And right when I looked back at the road, brake light.
Okay.
And I slammed on my brake, and it just kept, it's a overweight truck. It just keeps going forward. Not overweight, but 40 weight truck, 80 pounds. I'm overweight. Even though we just got the permit today. And there's no, I'm just gonna get my next one. It's gonna be overweight.
So you look down, you look back up, you just saw a bunch of brake lights.
Yeah.
And you tried to stop.
That's crazy because you would have seen him beforehand. Don't nobody instantly just stop on the highway like that. You would have seen that from like a distance, especially if you're saying like it's traffic or something. You can see like, that's what I always look at. I don't look at the car in front of me. I'm looking ahead. Like you can see vehicles ahead a lot of the times. So if I'm seeing like a car 6 cars forward, he stopped, nigga, I'm on my brakes because clearly the car in front of me going to eventually stop. The car in front of that car going to eventually stop. So that's what it's going. I'm moving off the first car, or not even the first car, whatever I could see like up ahead. If I see they brake lights, and I know, oh, let me brake, let me slow down some. That's just how I go about it. But I could be in the wrong for doing that because the whole time, I don't know, the car behind me not thinking that either. Like they not looking ahead. They see my brake lights last second and boom. And the whole time I might have had a little bit of, room in front of me to like, keep going a little bit, whatever. But I'm slowing down because I see what's going on ahead of me. But that's just how I base it most of the time.
foot over the brake pedal so that we get stuff like that, or we get it all the time. We'll get people trying to, instead of waiting behind us a couple seconds to get off of that exit, they'll run around us and then cut us off.
Yeah.
It's like,
I feel it for truckers too. I feel it for truckers too, because people definitely do cut them off. And the whole time you playing with your life, because what if like, okay, you go around and it may be like another car up in this way, you trying to like get over quick, try to cut this truck off, but then boom, you startle the trucker, you startle the driver in front of you or whatever behind you. Now all y'all in like a little panic. Well, they in a panic, and then accident happen. There's so much shit that could go wrong by you being impatient, or mainly I think it's just impatience most of the time. It's most of the time motherfuckers don't even have emergency. They just don't want to sit there.
Vehicle was? How much you weighed?
No.
How much was your trailer? How about that? Your load? Do you know?
It was on the, no, because we just pick up and we go off the gauge in the truck, and then we wait when we get out to CASHAPP because they have a scale.
What was the last weight you saw on your truck?
It was at 40, the gauge anyways, the gauge ran at like 49, 50, somewhere in there.
49,000-ish? Okay.
Authorities determined that Danny, who said he was going the speed limit of 65, was allegedly driving at a rate of 68 miles per hour in a 55 mile per hour construction zone.
And what you said your shoulder hurts?
Yeah.
Which shoulder? This left? Okay.
Yeah, because that's what the seatbelt goes across. Knee was kind of stuck. He didn't get out from underneath the dash. I hope that person got out of the vehicle.
Anything else? Left shoulder? You said your knee?
My knee.
Which knee? Right knee?
The dash came up.
Anything else?
No, that's about it.
Just your left shoulder and your right knee? Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to help me get out, and I was trying to kick the window out, couldn't get it out. When he passed the back window, that would come out that way. There wasn't anybody in that car or vehicle or whatever I hit, was it?
We don't know. I don't know yet. I didn't really walk up anywhere. I just came here and wanted me to get your info and make sure you're okay and see if you need to get transported or not. I'm going to close this door. I'm going to come around and open that door, okay?
All right.
The detective dodges Danny's question about the other drivers before stepping out and speaking with him through the rear ambulance door, where the suspect apparently has another concern.
What's that?
I hope this does not make the news.
I think it did. That's
Guarantee you it did. There's no way it didn't, bro. This is bad. It's bad. It's not no little fender bender. It's fatalities, man. See, the one I was in, it made the news. Nobody passed in that situation though. Luckily, thank God, nobody passed in the situation when I was in a 9-car pileup. But it was bad because the woman that caused it, she was pregnant. So it was her car, and she like instantly stopped on the highway like for some reason. So then it was a semi behind her. He swerved and missed her. We swerved and missed him, but the cars behind us, I guess they were going so fast, which I don't know why, because it's raining. It was bad. It was raining. So mind you, her car got missed. The semi, he got missed by us. So yeah, we were third vehicle in that. So then boom, we get hit. Boom. We move forward. That car that hit us gets hit, and then that car hit us again. So it was like boom, boom. And it shoved us like forward, and then I guess it just kept going. It was 9 cars. It was like 9 cars. So, but like I said, luckily, no one in that pile up, lost their life. Everybody got out of there good. It may have been like 2 people that was injured. It was a guy in the military that I know. He got out his vehicle and I seen him like instantly lay on the ground. Like he got out, laid on the ground. They put him in a neck brace and everything. So he was definitely messed up bad. And then it was the school teacher that ended up hitting us. And then she got hit. Then she hit us again. Boom. But she got out of the car and gave us her information. So I'm guessing she was okay. Maybe she felt it a couple of days after. But she got out perfectly fine. I literally thought I had died. I'm not gonna lie, because the woman that came up to the side I was on, I was laying like I was in the car like this, but I wasn't like hurt, but I was just like laying back. Like everything just felt like I felt like I was about to pass out. I don't know why, but when I do this, I lay back like this and I turn my head. I just see the woman walk up to the window, but she had on all white, bro. That's why I thought I died. I'm like, dang, this is it right now. Like I'm gone. She walked up. You okay? You okay? It was weird. I thought I was gone, man.
Yeah, he's talking to the primary witness and the other that other officer, getting some info.
Next, authorities get a chance to speak with another driver involved in the 6-vehicle collision. Let's see what he has to say as one trooper translates the conversation.
So he was stopped for about 15, 20 seconds. He stopped. He had a good following, good distance from the van in front of him. 15, 20 seconds later, he felt a big hit from behind.
Okay, just one impact?
Hey, yo.
Un solo golpe.
Can he see if the car would stop behind him and all?
¿Podía ver el carro atrás de usted para algo o no?
No miré. Por el trancazo dije.
Did he see the truck coming?
No, tampoco lo miré.
No lo miró hacia que venía hacia usted.
No, miré que venía un troque.
¿El semi o otro carro?
No, el rojo.
Semi rojo.
Ajá,
pero no miró a nadie enfrente.
No, atrás del no.
So he was able to see the semi coming towards him, but he didn't see.
Y yo dije, este no va a alcanzar.
You never saw anybody behind him other than this?
No, porque como ese es ese es el semi, ¿verdad?
Ajá.
Mi troque, la caja de atrás.
Sí.
So, si está un carro aquí, no lo puedo ver. Ajá. Solamente
pero sí miró el semi rojo.
Sí, venía recio. Y yo dije, este no me va a alcanzar a parar.
So he said he couldn't see who was directly behind him and behind him.
Because of the
trailer, but he was able to see the red semi coming at him fast, and he said, "Oh, that dude's not going to be able to stop."
Back with the suspect, another detective has stepped in to further question him.
Like I said, my name is Detective Joe. I'm with the Arizona Department of Public Safety, the Vehicular Crimes Unit, and just regarding this crash, can you just kind of tell me what happened?
I set the, like I normally do when I get on the highway, got up to speed, set the cruise control. I always keep my foot hovering over the brake. I looked over at my tablet, it made a noise, so I just looked at it real quick. And then I looked back at the road, brake lights, and I tried to slam on my brakes, and then just the weight of the truck just kept going forward.
Danny doubles down on his story of checking a notification on his work tablet. But an FBI analysis of his phone allegedly indicated the 38-year-old was actively using TikTok around the time of the incident.
What was traffic like here before the collision?
38 years old now. 38 years old and you locked into TikTok. What is on TikTok that's so important, bro? That's more important than innocent people's lives on this highway. And your life as well. What's so important? Like,
Where you saw those brake lights?
There was no one in front of me, nothing. It was wide open. Everyone was moving at the pace. Everyone was going good. And that's when I heard, the instant I looked down and looked up, that's when I saw brake lights. Like everyone just started braking. And I was like, crap.
Okay. Which
that quick though? Like, I don't get that. How do people come to an instant stop like that? You say you look down for a second and then look back up and that would happen. You would have seen that in the process of you looking down. Like, it don't make sense to me. It don't make sense to me that.
kind of other substances, marijuana?
I don't want to pick up my license, so no.
Yeah, so that's good.
I mean, me and my friends have talked about that stuff. We don't want to fuck up our license and shit like that.
Smart.
I mean, like my buddy, we joke about it. Like, we can piss test us anytime. We'll piss Aquafina. We don't care. We keep our clean. We don't want to fuck up our license.
Yeah, smart.
I mean, good. You don't want to mess that up, but you. I'm sure that junk costs some money to get your license too for a CDL. I know that junk ain't cheap, so I wouldn't want to mess it up either, right? Especially if it's something that you you want to do for like a career and you plan on retiring doing it, you gonna want to make sure you keep everything, right.
When the crash happened, so just kind of back up a little bit.
It was a story before where I think on one of them 18-wheelers the brakes were faulty, and the man ended up, people lost their lives, but he went to prison for it. So if this man if he don't go for, what he did, that's gonna be messed up. Cause buddy, I think he's still in prison right now for it. But they were trying to reopen the case, try to get him out, stuff like that. I don't know. I haven't looked if he out or if he's still currently doing time. But I feel like that's messed up. He can't help that the brakes on that vehicle are faulty. Cause he's not the inspector of the vehicle. I mean, maybe he isn't. He in control of that, and some to a extent. But I feel like he should never went to prison for that, man. That's crazy. It wasn't intentional. I mean, involuntary manslaughter makes sense in that situation because you didn't want to do that. That wasn't your intentions. It happened, but I don't know. It's just something that don't sit right with me in that situation. RIP to them people that lives were taken in that situation, but I just feel like I don't know, man.
You get a message on your ELD. Do you know what the message said?
No, because right when I looked, and then I looked back up because I looked real quick to see why it was going off, and then looked up, and that's when I saw brake lights.
Based on digital forensic data from Danny's phone, authorities determined he allegedly accessed at least 4 separate TikTok videos seconds before the fatal crash.
See anything right now? It sucks not having my glasses. Came off of me. Right.
Were you wearing your glasses when the show happened?
Yeah, they had to make sure. Because I was about to say, hopefully you had the mugs on. Because
hoping the guy that I got the hat from sympathize with me and send me to that.
I was going to say, unfortunately, I don't think you're going to find them after looking at your truck right now. Luckily for you, you got out of that thing.
Yeah. I was on the side and I heard somebody yell fire and I was like, what the f***? Yanked out. My knee hurts a little bit from getting out from between the dash and everything. I'm sitting there trying to kick the window out of my side, driver's side, and wouldn't brake. I was like, oh, what the fuck? So they, I guess there was an officer behind me that was behind me, I guess, or something. Some other guy. He came up with tried to pry the door open, couldn't get it open, so he just busted out the back of the window. I climbed out through the back window.
No.
Truck.
So what exactly happened out there?
I was going down the road. I set my cruise control at 65, and because I'm 3 years over the road, almost 4 years now with my CDL, and I'm like, I learned it over the road and everything. Set the cruise control and have my foot always hovering with the brake. I've had so many cars being impatient to go from, wait just a couple seconds behind me to get off at the exit. They have to race around me and they cut me off to get off the exit. So,
it's like those knuckleheads going from HOV to the exit ramp with like a quarter mile to spare, right?
That too.
So you had your
think, oh look, it's a big trucker company. Let's try to slam the brakes and get hit and get some money. Think it's a payday.
Right.
It's like, you do know that's a death sentence. 80-pound truck.
You heard that right. Danny refers to a hypothetical scenario where a crash involving his rig would result in a, quote, death sentence.
You attempted to brake.
Yeah.
Okay. Just wasn't going to be able to stop that big truck.
Not in time, no. Everyone's all freaking out. Calling me. Boss is trying to come down here and apparently he's stuck over on Ray Road.
I think we saw him when he was sitting over there.
Chevy FBI
They just want to...
Red FBI truck?
Yeah. Right now they're just trying to keep as few people out here as possible while they're working all this.
If I was the boss too, I'll be trying to get there as quick as possible as well. That's one of my vehicles. workers, all that involved in this. I need to figure out, you know, get to the bottom of it. That's simple, you know, a boss being a boss. But when he find out that you were the reason for it, say goodbye. You definitely losing that license. You done. You cooked, man.
I've been trying to ask them over, no one's been answering. I was like, did the person in the truck get out? Your truck?
What time did you go home last night?
I went home around, it was like, when I left the yard, probably around 3 o'clock, I think 3 is the latest.
3 p.m.? That's when you officially logged on to work. That's your official off-duty time. Okay. And what time did you start this morning?
About 4:30, 5 o'clock.
The crash kicked off a months-long investigation.
And look, he's still on that phone. Still on that phone, bro. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Arizona authorities would call the state's first fatal collision connected to a driver's use of social media.
Might be another vehicle.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
What?
Are you seeing more than 4 rims?
Yeah. So you have the semi right there, right? That's the wheel for the semi. That wheel right there is attached to the frame and the tailpipe of a 3/4 ton truck. It's 8 wheels or 8 lugs. And then the wheel over here is a 5 lug wheel.
A car.
Or
small SUV.
light truck. So that's one right there. That's another one over there. And then the cab of the semi is over there. The trailer, so we might end up having 6 or 7 if there's more than 2 right there. But there's 2 for sure there.
That's 2 bodies right there, right? That I can see this. Or is that one?
And they said that body right there, that might be another one or a piece of it, he doesn't know.
Danny is eventually cleared by paramedics and sat in a patrol car, where investigators have one more question for him.
So there's some questions. I don't know if this is pertinent. You mind if I take a look at your phone? I just want to rule that out, make sure you weren't on your phone. Is it open?
Yeah, so.
So text messages, is that text messages?
Yeah.
Do you mind if I look at them? So it looks like if I'm looking at this right, you got a text message. What's today's date? Thursday, January 12th. The 12th. So you got a text message yesterday, and then the first one you got this morning was at 6:12. Is that right? Were you on the internet or anything? At your phone? Where was your phone at when the crash happened?
In my pocket.
In your pocket? Okay. Do you mind if I take a look at the internet? Can you pull your internet up for me?
No, that's when I'm at home.
Okay.
I haven't
no worries.
it.
Okay.
I don't mess with that when I'm driving. I keep it in my pocket.
No problem.
I got my head. I normally have my headset burnt to the truck. I have a headset, so if someone calls, I hit it and then talk.
Oh, okay, I got you. All right. And no calls? Can I see your call?
Danny was arrested at his home 6 months later and initially charged with evidence.
Full investigation. Evidence tampering, so his phone, right? 5 counts of manslaughter, 4 counts of endangerment.
Tampering, 5 counts of manslaughter, and 4 counts of endangerment. After accepting a deal, court records show Danny pleaded guilty to lesser charges and was sentenced to over 22 years behind bars.
I mean, at that point, you lost your CDL anyway. You ain't even gonna be to drive trucks regardless. But you had 6 months. They had you under that investigation for 6 months. Jeez, they had to do a lot of digging, man. I ain't gonna lie. He probably was trying to delete stuff off his phone and, you know, clear history and all that other stuff. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below. RIP to all those innocent lives that were taken in this crazy situation right here, man.